I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Deep cover. Follow the Systef guard to the operations center. Hey, buddy.
All right, let's go.
Whoa. She wasn't in here? Oh, I'm the only one that's being questioned? Little bit of a hiccup getting back to Jemison. Actually, just getting into the system, I think, is what happened. Because when we took that ship, it had the stolen artwork on it. And I have it on me, actually, right now. Triumph was wanting to sell it, but we did not come across any vendors. So, yeah, we got into this trouble. I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's find out.
So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Going in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Hello?
What's up with this guy? Alex Vaughn.
Ikande's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
I like the outfit. Can we get one of those outfits?
Hey, you want to stop lagging behind?
Yes, sir. Now who's doing the lagging?
This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Come on, Sarah. Oh. Is she not following? There she is. Little quicker. All right, she's lagging now. Staying clear. Okay. A little direction would be nice. Whoa. So this is basically like some of those abandoned places we've gone to, but this is active.
Howdy.
Yeah, I'm not responding to that one. I don't know what to feel about this yet.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
My new home, I don't like the sound of that. I'm going to need more than one ship to eliminate the entire fleet. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in. We're not attacking, we'll get destroyed. This is my shooting way out this prison ship. Where's the Vigilance located right now? Excellent question.
We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily.
So, all right, we left Sol and was going to Alpha Centauri, right? I think that's what we were doing. We already asked them about that. They're going to need more than one ship to eliminate the entire fleet.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
And what's the plan for that? Persuasion. Oh, get me in a room with them and I'll talk them into anything. I don't foresee that happening. I assume you already have a plan in mind. Takes more than finesse to catch the attention of a pirate. I prefer a more direct approach. I assume you chose me because I'm expendable.
Let's get one thing straight right now. While you're working for me, I'm going to treat you like one of my own. Whatever crimes you've committed in the past no longer matter. You're now an agent of SysDev, meaning that it's my job to keep you alive.
All right, I'll give him that. I assume you already have a plan in mind.
I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Oh, did we talk to her? I don't think we did. Okay. Sounds simple enough. That doesn't sound like an ironclad plan to me. She could probably sniff out a narc from a sector away. Where did you get the contraband? Yeah, what is Aurora, actually?
Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines.
And where did you get it?
That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be spending the rest of their life in prison.
Okay, so he's got it from another smuggler. Well, another smuggler. We're not smugglers. I was an idiot. She could probably sniff out a narc from a sector away.
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
So I'm wondering, so obviously persuasion is one of our things. Do I need to work on getting that up before I continue this? I mean, obviously it wouldn't hurt, but I wonder how much I need to kind of do that. Point the way and I'll get it done. That's a lot to absorb. You must have quite a bit of confidence in my abilities. If this is the best plan you've got, we're both in trouble. Why bother gathering evidence? Because he already said they can't take him on head-to-head, I think, right?
Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow.
A fatal blow. I think... Point the way, I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I'll do my best. I'm just doing this for the money. I'm guessing it's too late to back out of the deal. What if I get in over my head? I like that.
Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one. I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment, trust your instincts, and watch your back.
Well, we're in trouble then. The plan is done. The plan is not going to work. I guess it's too late to back out.
At this point, whether you like it or not, you're working for me. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics.
What does that
Allow
mean?
yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Are you going to tell me about these? I don't exactly do well following rules. Can you explain the code of conduct and ethics?
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
I like that idea. I try to play every game that way, but it all goes to S pretty quick, and then it becomes straight chaos. Because I screw things up. What do you mean straight too far off the path?
The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one theme: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
Oh, I wonder, can that be an option? That once we get in, we can kind of turn against this guy? Oh, that's kind of interesting. I wasn't thinking about that. I can stay the course, though.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
We're gonna need it. How will I maintain contact with you? Do you have any other information about... I forgot how he pronounced the first name. Bowden? What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover? Can you tell me more about my expected behaviors in Ancient? What if I do get arrested? Can I carry contraband now?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Okay. Any more info?
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
So I think we were at the Trade Authority at Sidonia, and it was a guy, wasn't it? We walked in there. When you walk down that little ramp, it's off to the right. That's the Trade Authority. I thought it was
Please,
a guy in there.
finish your thought, so that we can move on to other business.
I actually think there were two guys in there, although I'm not sure. How will I maintain contact with you?
That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Tell me more about... Nah, I think we're good on that.
Good luck.
All right, where's this Toft person? That's Sarah. Are you Toft?
Pardon.
You are not. Toft?
Yes.
Neither of you are.
Excuse me.
Toft?
Yes.
Nope.
What?
Toft? I'm gonna keep doing it.
Hello.
I'm gonna keep doing it until somebody... Wait, I didn't do it. Toft? You're not. I don't think you are.
Yes?
No. You're just a recruit. Where's Toft? Can anybody tell me where Toft is?
Excuse me.
What is this? Stay clear when opening. I don't see Toft in there. Yes?
Yes. What?
Can you tell me where Toft is?
Okay. Hello.
We have to go back up, maybe? The brig or docking ports? I would have thought Toft would have come down to collect us. I know you're not. Ooh. Docking port computer. Docking ports. So this is how we got on here, right? Docking port 1. Occupied. Boom, boom, boom. Captain Marshall. Yep, that's where we came in. That's where we came. All right, who's at docking port 3 then? Unoccupied, ready. All right, no one's at 3. I think we have to go back down, use the elevator, go back down? All right, back in here. Toft has to be in here. Oh. I didn't realize all this. No one's standing out.
Hello.
Oh, you.
Howdy.
Nope. I know you're not a folder. You're also, I don't think you're Toft either. The bridge. Whoa. Should you be Toft?
Okay.
No.
Hello.
Yes?
If someone would just tell me, I don't think you're Toft.
Hey.
You're actually flying. Pilot seat.
Excuse me.
What you looking for, buddy?
Yes. What?
I just need someone to tell me where Toft is. Seriously? Were you standing there the whole time? We were literally just right here. Can't believe they're allowing this. Phobos. System Sol, orbital Phobos, type asteroid, temperature cold. Vigilance is scheduled to be in the Sol system for an extended period to focus on technical upgrades and mission planning. MAST has been notified of their position. Ship information. You see Vigilance, you see SysDef, Commanding Officer Ikande, First Officer Toft, Brig Officer Armin Petrosian. I think Armin was the guy down there in security that we saw that didn't want to talk to us. I mean, was she literally... I mean, I guess I kind of turned around and... I didn't go left. I always go left when I'm looking for stuff. I did not go left. And it hurt me. Hello.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Understood, but define suspicious. So basically you want, I think I understand, so basically you want me to steal from thieves. That's if I'm accepted in the Crimson Fleet. What if I can't find anything? Why do you need physical evidence? We already asked the other guy, what if I can't find anything though?
I'd scour every inch of wherever the Crimson Fleet sends you. Otherwise you're wasting our time and risking your neck for nothing. Criminals are sloppy. Look hard enough and I'm certain you'll stumble across their mess.
She has a bit of a sternness to her. Yeah. That's if I get accepted in the Crimson Fleet.
You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Ooh, security. If there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it. Sounds like you have a personal vendetta. Yeah, this one does sound a little personal. Simply trying to understand my task, Lieutenant. Sounds like I touched a nerve. I'm confused. Are we trying to imprison the pirates or kill them? Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
Haven't you been paying attention? Our goal here is the complete eradication of the Crimson Fleet. In order to do that, we need to dismantle them piece by piece from within. If you bring me evidence, we can make arrests and slowly drain their resources. Think of it as a death by 1,000 tiny cuts.
All right, so what's interesting about that, the beginning part of her response, I was like, oh, death, 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 death. And then at the end, she was like, we want to arrest them. Sounds like I've touched a nerve.
It's not you, it's the Crimson Fleet. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
All right, she softened up a little bit there. Bring as much evidence as I can. See my fair share of violence. No hero, I'm here because I had no choice. You feel like talking about it? Yeah, I want to know what she has. It is personal for her.
What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine.
Not what I was hoping for. Alright. We'll bring as much evidence as we can.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
That's very generous. I don't need payment to do what's right. No, we want payment. Credits. Now you're speaking my language, but how much? Why would you be paying credits during a military operation? Yeah, speaking our language.
Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Feel like discussing your personal experience with the Crimson Fleet? We already asked that. I don't think she's going to. What's going to happen to the people you arrest? What if I get caught? Search for evidence. Okay, I was just looking at the tasks up there. What if I get caught with a container of Aurora in my cargo hold? That was my next question.
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake.
I didn't think about that till you just brought up that option. What's going to happen? I feel like let's just ask. I don't think she's going to say it, but we'll ask. The personal experience.
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
Okay. Respect your privacy. If something's on your mind, it'll make you feel better to get it out in the open. It's odd that you know more about me than I know you. That's odd. Wow, that was evasive as hell. All right, well, we're going to respect her privacy.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things.
What seems to be the trouble?
Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time. Okay?
That sounds fair. What's going to happen to people you arrest?
I did a thesis.
We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you.
All right, I think we're
We'll
out.
be here if you need us.
Who was talking while I was trying to listen? I know it wasn't you. I don't know who it was, but somebody was.
Hello.
I like those weapons. Is there a rifle version of that? That would be kind of cool. Hey, buddy, it's good to see ya. A lot's gone down. She's kind of standing in the corner a little bit. Is she scared of me? I think we have some talking to do later.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Yeah, we've heard you before on that one. But I do want to get back to the lodge, so don't be too afraid. We want to get to the lodge. We'll deal with this stuff later. Let's go mess around with this artifact thing.
Jump successful. Just
Be
like your
advised,
flights.
you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Alright, so we should be good.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Beautiful. Alright, we need to find the lodge. Can I just do it from here? I think I can. Open planet map. There we go. Mining outpost, a civilian outpost. Oh, we have not been to a civilian outpost yet. We need to check that out. I also need to figure out how do we get outside of New Atlantis. I did it once by just jumping over a wall, but that doesn't seem right. There's got to be a legit way in and out. But either way, let's get back to the lodge.
You're back.
We got another piece.
We have it. Go ahead. Do the honors. fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Nice. It is an... Oh, wow. That was weird. That floated in front of her face. It is an honor. I expect the champagne. What does it mean to be a full member? Yeah, curious about that.
Honestly, this just makes it more official. Call it right person, right place, right time. But once the artifacts started coming together, you were one of us.
It is an honor.
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
So, will she just stay here? You got it, Sarah. Let's get back out there. I work better alone. Maybe later have a few personal errands to run. Why ask me? Why not someone who's been here longer?
Oh, we'll be working with everyone here at the lodge sooner or later. Constellation is all in on this. Sometimes we'll partner up, sometimes we'll go solo. It's not a formal arrangement. We just came back with good news. We've got momentum. Why not keep going?
That is interesting. What I'm curious about is if she's smiling at me now. If I choose not to have her come with me, do I have to come back here to get her? I'm guessing I kind of do. I wouldn't mind going to Vasco for a little bit. Maybe Vasco can carry me. Oh, she has a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I work better alone. No, because eventually we're gonna want to work together. Maybe later. Have a few personal errands to run.
Fair enough. But before you go, let me tell you about our other leads. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
I was actually curious what's going on with him. Finished the old neighborhood. Oh, I didn't get to read that in time. I do need all of my stuff back.
I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to... I'm barely going to be able to crawl once I do this. Who's Samco? What's this expedition of his?
Oh, that's right. He wasn't here when you first showed up. He should be back by now. I'll let him handle the introductions. If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it. This silence is getting awkward.
You literally just finished the sentence. What was I questioning? Oh, not questioning, but wondering. So it sounds like there's only 3 more pieces to get? If there's Barrett, Vladimir, and Co. Sounds like that's it. What can you tell me about Barrett anyway?
His mind is always somewhere, but there's no arguing his knack for being in the right place at the wrong time. Oh, too bad he couldn't see the artifacts coming together. But knowing him, he'll be so excited when he gets a look, it won't occur to him that he's missed anything.
And what's the Eye? So I have seen this on the map. On the solar system map. But what's the Eye and who's Vladimir?
We maintain a star station in orbit above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir runs the station. Brilliant astronomer. Years of practical experience.
And what should we do first?
It's all important, but if you want a direction, I'd grab Barrett first. He's not just an old friend. He's been all over the settled systems. Okay. What was the last thing? I think it was, are you ready to head out?
How do you know there's an artifact? How did you know there was an artifact on Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
I wonder why that is.
You in deep thought or something?
Wow, her patience. Do you mind if I ask you personal questions? Because I've seen this a few times when we were trading gear with her, and I didn't want to dive into it at that time, but let's see if there's anything else we can learn about her.
Not at all.
Oh, all right, I guess that's it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Do you want to talk?
I hope Barrett makes it. I know everyone's excited by
sorry.
the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
I've got some organic resources for you.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
What do I actually have? That's actually a good question. Analgesic, metabolic agent, sealant, and toxin. I don't want to give her... wait. No, that's what she's selling. Vendor sell. Sell from the Eclipse. That's selling from her ship. How do I give her... Is this what I'm doing? Sell from ship? No. All right, let's take a look at our credits in the bottom right-hand side. I don't know why I'm getting confused by this. We'll do it in analgesic. All right, that is going up. I'm not doing I'm not doing that. Are there certain things she wants? I forget the certain things that she wants. I would think they would have kind of marked that. Would you not think that? Can we just give her random stuff? It'll help our inventory a little bit. Look at 253 out of 140.
Stay safe, okay?
Working on it. Where are the other guys? There he is.
I feel like feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
I did it again. I keep cutting people off. That's
Take care
not
of
good.
yourself.
All right. Thank you. We are going to go to a shop. We're going to sell some stuff and try to get a little leaner in the process. Well, Donna is not hanging around here. And I don't see Tony either.
Nothing says December quite like holiday.
Yeah, I think we still have that coffee to give Donna. I want to come into the arsenal. We have some weapons to sell and maybe a new toy to pick up.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Hello again.
There's something to be said for brand loyalty. I'd much rather have someone comfortable with their purchase than some mythical best possible buy. I'm sure you already know there's no one-size-fits-all solution for personal firearms.
See what we got?
Please, take a look.
All right, so first I want to go through and I want to sell. Question obviously is going to be, it's going to be hard for me to decide what I want to sell though. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's sort it by ammo once again. I don't need a knife. I just don't. I like this incendiary better than this berserker. So we can sell the berserker. I just need more ammo for this. I was liking this. It just hasn't worked out yet. But I mean, look at that 100 physical. And this is only 39 for the Urban Eagle. I wouldn't mind working on this, getting this up, but if we can get that ammo, that's going to be even better. So I'm going to hold on to both of those. Keeping this the only one we have for that ammo type. Same thing there. Plus 30% damage against aliens. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. I'm definitely selling the Grendel. And the modified calibrated Grendel. And this one. So that leaves the Eon. And the real, I still want to check. No, yeah, I still want to check this thing out a little bit more. So we're going to sell you. I just think I've better, although look at all those rounds. Oh, maybe I should keep you simply because of the number of rounds. Poison Coachman, I like this. I don't like this. Like, what's considered in space? So is that like if we're on a ship or on a starship, then that's when we get the plus 30% damage? Not actually bad to have around, though. Although we saw when we took on that ship, have the shotgun, it's just a little slow. Although the fire rate's 47. Yeah, it's just a little slow. Oh, I'm torn. I'm torn. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it. All right, what do you have to sell then? Oh, yeah, all right, what do we want to sell from here? The Hitman Rattler, I'm not seeing ourselves using that now. We'll sell you. You're the only one that we have, the only energy weapon. The Arc Welder, I like that. Although that range, because, so this is the problem we had with this. The range is what makes this one tough. All right, no, we're going to sell you. Med Theft, what does this do? This deals double damage to targets with full health. Chance that humans drop extra med packs on death. Obviously, I like that idea, but I don't foresee using it. And we're good on that. Now, what do you have? Didn't I see something in here that I was... Oh. I'm not melee, but that looks pretty cool. I could have sworn there was something in here that I liked. A log... Oh, wow. 50 cal. I don't think we saw this last time. Did her inventory change? Modified Lawgiver. The short scope. Why do you need a scope when it's only 40 range, though? Now this bad boy. This is 27 grand. We have 46. It weighs a lot. That's kind of tough to pull that trigger on that. Equinox don't need, Modified don't need, Scouts don't need. I don't think we're needing any of these. Old Earth Hunting. Oh. That's interesting. Range 100. It only costs 5 grand. I'm guessing we cannot modify this. But look at that ammo type. I've never even seen that ammo type before. Does she sell ammo? Assassin's Coachman. I'm not seeing her selling ammo, which is interesting. Oh, there we go. Vendor buy. No, vendor buy. That's what I want. Vendor buy. So how much is that ammo for the Old Earth? 25. Does that just get us 1 bullet, or I'm assuming that gets us more than 1 bullet? Let's buy one. Let's actually buy... We'll buy 5 to see what that gets us. Because I'm actually interested in that. Ooh. Wow, okay. White Hot. All right, let's see. Let's back on out. How many did that get us? It is literally just 5 shots. Huh. That is a bummer. All right, I bought all of that Ultramax so we can use that one gun. I want to be able to use this regulator. That's worth quite a bit also. But I want to be able to use this, so we got... Still, it's not a lot of rounds, but We can give it a try, play around with it a little bit more. I was liking this, but this might be better. I mean, the physical damage is definitely better. The fire rate's a little better on this. The range is the exact same. This is more accurate. It weighs less. Yeah, I guess. And that only holds 7. This holds 8. There's a few things going on there. Thank you. Hey, buddy. Activate. Uh-oh.